Welcome to Patriot Talk. I am Todd Holman. It's been a little while since I've put out a video. It's been a very busy time of year for me between work and home. I haven't had the opportunity to sit down in front of the computer and talk to you, but I have found an opportunity and I'm taking it. Because today I want to talk about something that my wife and I talk about on a regular basis. Every time that we go out, we see signs in front of businesses, and these signs have been there for months. This, I'm not just talking about, recently with some of the easing up of restrictions, but these signs have been out there for many months, and they say, now hiring. The reason these signs are still up, and they continue to be up, and they will continue to be up, is that the government has made it more profitable for us to stay at home and do nothing. Now I say us because we're all in this together, the American people. There is still a lot of us that are working, but there's even more of us that are not working. Because why? Why should you? The government's made it a lot easier for you to not work. No reason for you to run around and burn your gas going to and from work. No reason for you to get up early in the morning, get dressed, and go to work, and put in 8 hours and come home to be exhausted. Why not stay at home? Well, there's a reason why not. Because this is just the beginning. It all starts here. Government control, socialism. I know. It's like everyone's, socialism. This isn't a socialist country. You know what? It's not. We are a free market state, and but we're slowly turning into a socialist nation. So if you don't believe me, look at what's going on in Venezuela. Look at what's going on in Cuba. These are failed, socialist nations. I dare you to find a successful socialist, truly socialist nation. And when I say truly socialist, I'm talking about full on, through and through. Some people will say that, Denmark's a socialist nation. Actually, no, they're not. They have some socialist aspects, such as healthcare, but their whole system is not socialist. So why am I saying this? So let's kind of pedal back here to the States. I'm going to go over some numbers to show a point, and these are unemployment compensation numbers, so unemployment benefits. I'm going to go over Virginia numbers with federal numbers because I live in Virginia, and this would be too long of a video to go over every single state, district, and territory of the United States. But I do challenge you to look up what the numbers reflect for your state. All right. So here in Virginia, Virginia pays for unemployment 1/26 of your wage that you were earning, at a minimum of $33 a week and a maximum of $602 a week. So there's a very broad range. It could be anywhere between those two numbers, including those two numbers. So let me start with that $33 per week. Just over a year ago, the federal government had passed a bill that included an unemployment stipend of $600 per week. And that's on top of the state unemployment benefits. $600 per week. Well, if you took that $600 plus the $33, that's $633 per week. Divide that by 40 hours, which is your typical work week. That's $15.83 per hour. And you carry that out through the year, that's $32,916, or rounded up to $33,000 per year. $33,000 per year to sit and do nothing. That $602 per week, plus the $600, that's $1,202 per week. $1,202 per week. That's more than what a lot of people make in 2 weeks in a pay period. But that $1,202 per week equals to be $30.05 an hour, or $62,504 per year, or rounded up to $63,000 per year to sit and do nothing. To sit and do nothing. Well, luckily for us, that $600 per week expired July 31st of last year. But the federal government extended the stipend, but reduced it to $300 per week. Well, okay, so that's half as much, and so a lot of us are thinking to ourselves, oh, that's not that bad. Well, let's crunch those numbers. So $33 plus the $300 is $333 per week. 40-hour week is $8.33 per hour, which is $17,316 per year, or $17,000 per year to sit and do nothing. Sounds like a good deal. So that $602, that maximum end of the Virginia unemployment, plus the $300, that's $902 per week. That's $22.55 per hour. $22.55 per hour, which extends out to the $46,904 per year, or $47,000 a year to sit and do nothing. There are a lot of people out of work right now. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money going out. There are still a lot of us in work, but those of us that are working are paying that unemployment. This isn't money that the federal government just, came up with. They didn't just print more money. It's our tax dollars. This is money that we should be having go to infrastructure, real infrastructure, roads, bridges, dams, etc. That's infrastructure. Childcare is not infrastructure. We need to wake up, folks. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the end of our republic. If we do not wake up and take a stand, our government is going to roll right over us. So in Virginia, our minimum wage right at this moment is $9.50 per hour. The lowest hourly stipend was $8.33 here in Virginia. It's not that far off. It's not that far off at all. So where's that incentive? A quick down and dirty, the way I explained socialism to my daughter that's 11 years old, and she understood this when I explained it to her this way. You have her and her best friend. Well, my daughter earns an allowance based off of chores that she does. Each chore is a different dollar amount. And throughout the week, whatever she does, she earns. So some weeks she'll make, she could make $30 for the week. Some other weeks she can make $8, but it's her choice because it's her work. She works, she earns. Right now she's saving up for an iPad. And so with that, she's working harder. So she has incentive to work. So she's working hard to make up that money to buy an iPad. And I'll tell you what, she's halfway there already. But let's say that she has a best friend that doesn't earn an allowance. She doesn't do chores. She doesn't do anything. She just sits there. Well, all that hard work that my daughter does to earn money. Now I'm going to take half of what she did and give it to her friend for doing nothing. I asked my daughter, I said, is that fair? And she said, no, that's not fair. Why should I have to do all the work and she do nothing? And we both get paid the same. Well, folks, that is exactly what the government is doing to us right now. They're conditioning us. They're conditioning us in the same way a predator would condition their victim. Seems all nice and, sweet. Oh, it's okay. We're going to make it through this. Come over here. Ladies and gentlemen, wake the hell up. You need to wake up. You need to go back to work. Do you really think that, your rent is going to be deferred for very much longer? You're living in, a home that someone else owns if you're renting. But guess what? That owner still has to pay that mortgage. It's not going to last that much longer. Before you know it, the government is going to be owning all of these apartment buildings, these privately owned homes that are being, leased out. The government's got us by the groin. We have to yank free. Fight back. One of the ways you can fight back is going to the polls. Getting rid of all of these yahoos up on Capitol Hill. Now, I'm not saying that they're all bad, but right now, a majority of them are. They are pushing bills through. Bills that have, dog-eared stuff in there just to get what they want. These are individuals that have been there for their entire adult life. This is a career to them. We need to minimize the time that they spend and maximize the work that's done. We are paying them roughly $174,000 a year to bend us over the barrel and screw us. I'll be having some more videos coming out soon, folks. So please don't forget to like the video and hit that bell so that way you know when a new video is coming out. Or as my daughter likes to say, hit subscribe and smash that bell. All right, folks, thank you for taking a few minutes to listen. And remember to stand up, speak out, and be strong.